Hey, what's up, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of the Chill Out podcast. So, the neighbors decided to start blaring trance music. So, I really hope it doesn't impact this episode. Like, fingers crossed. But today, we're speaking about how to detach, elevate your life, and repeat. Okay, so you can kind of use this method in any area of your life, in any situation, but it's mainly focused on dealing with fake people. Protecting your energy is the ultimate power move. Okay, so let's talk about handling fake people with grace, setting boundaries without the drama, okay? And also keeping your whole vibe unbothered and untouched. So, what's gone is gone, period. There is nothing you can do about it, okay? And yes, that stings sometimes. It's really hard to let go of people and situations. Maybe you've been through a really bad breakup, or you're dealing with a friendship breakup, or maybe, work is draining your soul. Maybe you're struggling financially or just exhausted from dealing with fake people in general. Whatever it is, it's in the past. And you know what we don't do in this house? Okay? Dwell. Someone asked me recently, how are you so nonchalant? And let me tell you, if you lived in my brain, okay, you'd know that I'm definitely not nonchalant. But this year, I made a promise to myself to be better, do better, and stop wasting my energy on people and situations that literally don't deserve me. Because how many more times can someone show you who they really are before you actually believe them? How many times would someone need to literally tell you to your face they don't really respect you, they don't care about you? And when are you actually going to believe them? How many times, literally? So I used to be that person, so forgiving, so nice, always giving second, third, fourth chances. And guess what? I was just welcoming the same hurt back into my life. And at a certain point, I had to ask myself, am I going to keep playing the victim? Am I going to let these people take up more space in my mind rent-free? Absolutely not. So listen, I get it. It could be a friend, it could be a family member, a co-worker, someone you thought that was a really solid person. But the reality is, if someone consistently disrespects you, they're showing you exactly who they are. And as Bob Proctor once said, because I love a good Bob Proctor moment, he said, "Let us not look back in anger nor forward in fear, but around us in awareness." So let's talk about fake people, because honestly, dealing with them sucks, but discovering they're fake, I feel like that hurts way more. You obviously want to believe people have good intentions, but some people just don't, okay? Some will smile to your face and talk behind your back. Some will throw some little shady comments and play it off as a joke. Some will pretend to support you, but secretly hope that you fail, and that's fine, because at the end of the day, their energy is their problem. Yours is yours. And I've had a lot of people try and indirectly say things to me to try and throw a jab or try and hurt me intentionally. And sometimes I'm literally caught off guard, because I don't go towards someone with that type of vibe. I'm not going towards you to be a terrible person or to hurt you as much as possible. That's not my intention going into any situation. So when that has happened to me before, it catches me off guard. I don't know what to say. And then when I think back to it later on in the day, I'm like, oh my gosh, I could have said something so good, but I didn't. And you know what? At the end of the day, if that's their vibe, if that's their energy in life, that's their problem. It's not yours. Oh my gosh, guys, this trance music is literally driving me insane. I'm not even kidding. I love trance, but seriously, bro, it's literally the morning. And what I want you guys to really remember is rise above it. Take your power back instead of reacting to the nonsense. Focus on how you present yourself and how you perceive things, because those two things, they dictate how much control you have in your own life. So here's a little life hack, okay? Act like a king to be treated like one. Write it down, put it on your vision board, tattoo it on your forehead. Okay, maybe not that, but when you carry yourself with confidence, dignity, and self-respect, people have to meet you at that level. If you act like you're not worth much, people will treat you accordingly. But when you move like someone who knows their value, that energy shifts everything. And no, that doesn't mean you need like a Lamborghini Urus, which, side note, I can never pronounce correctly, but hey, whatever. Or that you have to be hanging out at like some bougie rooftop bar every weekend. Like, value isn't about things. It's about how you carry yourself, how you set boundaries, and also how you take care of yourself. And speaking of energy, okay, desperate energy, not the vibe, okay, at all. When you're constantly seeking validation, whether it's from friends, relationships, or career moves, you attract the wrong people. Desperation screams insecurity. Urgency, though, that's different. Urgency comes from confidence, from knowing what you want and moving with intention. Huge difference. One last thing, don't feel the need to be perfect, okay? Because let's be real, nothing makes people secretly hate you more than seeming like you have it all together. A little mystery, a little humility, like, goes a long way. The biggest companies in the world, they don't need to show off. It's always the ones screaming for attention that get taken down the fastest. And I'm not saying like dim your lights so that other people can feel better about themselves. It's not what I'm saying. All I'm trying to say is make sure that you work on yourself in silence, that you don't surround yourself or open yourself up to people that literally want to see you fail. And they're honestly so fake. So don't open yourself up to that energy. That is what I'm saying. And when it comes to dealing with fake people, one of the best things you can do is master the art of detachment. Like, you don't have to announce your exit. You don't have to expose them. You don't have to throw a fit. Just stop giving them access to you. Fake people thrive on reactions. They love knowing that they can get under your skin. So the minute that you remove your energy from the equation, they lose immediately. Like, obviously, you know, I have a podcast. I've spoken about my own situations on my podcast because I hope that, you know, it resonates with someone, that someone can listen and be like, oh my gosh, I've literally experienced the same thing, and it's so nice to hear that someone else has as well and they've gotten through it. And that's my intention. But what I'm trying to say is, like, if someone affects you and hurts you to a point, know your worth to a point where you're like, you know what, like, I'm just going to remove you from my life. I've told you countless times what I expect. You haven't changed. And there's no point in continuing this whole thing because it's only bringing me down. It's holding me back in life and it's making me unhappy. And like, honestly, what is the point? Not everyone deserves a response. Not everyone deserves closure. Sometimes the best way to handle fake people is to like let them sit in the mess that they've created without you in it. So keep your wins super low key. Keep your next move quiet. Let people think whatever they want, because real power, real confidence, that comes from knowing that you don't need to prove anything to anyone. And at the end of the day, the less you engage with people who don't have your best interests at heart, the more peace you'll have. And peace, that's fire, okay? Like, there's literally people who are going to like try and bring you down. They're going to try and like throw jabs or try and get a reaction out of you. And that gives them like, I don't know what it gives them. It gives them like a high or something. But the only thing that you can do and the only thing that you can control is your reaction to it. And also what you're going to be allowing into your life. At the end of the day, guys, you have full control over your confidence, your patience, your energy, and how you react to people who try to bring you down. And trust me, when you move like you know that, you become untouchable. And I really wanted to make this podcast episode about this specific topic because I've had so many of these types of encounters in my life. And I've always tried to lead with love, with respect, with kindness, with good energy. And unfortunately, you do get people out there who want to see you fail, who want to see you brought down, okay? And they relish in that whole vibe. They love that. And you need to try and navigate yourself through those types of encounters to the best of your ability with as much grace and compassion and kindness and strength as you can. Obviously, don't let anyone bring you down, okay? But also don't sink to their level, because you are so much more than that. So I really hope that you guys enjoyed this week's episode. I love hanging out with you. So like, chill out, okay, this week. Have an amazing week ahead. Focus on your goals, but also take time to really relax and unwind and focus on what you need in the moment. I love you. If you are listening on Spotify, follow, please. Subscribe on YouTube, like, comment, share, subscribe, all of those good things. And if you're listening on Apple, don't forget to click that follow button. I love you. Peace.